Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shuklam Baradaram Vishnu Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannapadanam Dhyayet Sarvavikhnopashantaye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurave Sarvalokana Vishaje Bhavarogina Nidaye Sarvavidyanam Shri Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Shruti Smriti Purana Namahalayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Pada Shankaram Lokashankaram Apara Karuna Sindhu Jnanadam Shantarupinam Shri Chandrasekhara Gurum Pranamami Mudanmaham Parityajyamunam Vatadasthitinja Vrajan Bharatasya Pradeshat Pradesham Madhusyandivacha Janam Dharma Margenaya Shri Jayendro Gururbhati Chitte Namama Shankaran Vakya Vijayendra Saraswati Shri Gurum Sishtamargarunetaram Mati Pradam Sadguru Charanarvindabhyan Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. So in Lalitha Sahasranamam, we are seeing shloka number 151, Satyajnananandarupa. So where in the last class we saw how Upanishads try to explain Brahman, Swarupa Lakshanam and Tatastha Lakshanam of Brahman. Yatova imani bhuta nijayante ye najata nijivanti yatprayantyabhisam vishanti எதனால் இந்த உலகு படைக்கப்பட்டதோ இதனிலிருந்து இந்த உலகம் வந்ததோ எதனால் இந்த உலகம் நிலை பெற்று நிற்கிறதோ எதனுள் இந்த உலகம் போய் அடங்குமோ that is Brahman. உலகம் யாவையும் தாம் உளவாக்கலும் நிலை பெறுத்தலும் நீக்கலும் நீங்கிலா அலகிலா விளையாட்டுடையார் அவர் தலைவர் அன்னவர்க்கே சரண் நாங்களே ஜன்மாத்யஸ்ய யதஹா. In Brahma Sutram, Acharya Bhadarayana, he says about that Brahman as Janmadyasya Yataha. So that is called as Tatastha Lakshanam of Brahman, an incidental definition of Brahman. Right? It is a dependent definition. An independent definition of Brahman is Satyam Jnanamanantam Brahma. Satyam Brahma, Jnanam Brahma, Anantam Brahma. That existence principle is Brahman. That knowledge principle is Brahman. That unlimiting entity, unlimited entity is Brahman. Satyajnananandarupa. So where more of Vedanta comes in this nama. We'll move on. Samarasya Parayana. Again here, the Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam is being pointed out here. The general meaning of the nama Samarasya Parayana means that Ambal who makes everything equal to her. Samarasya means that Ambal who makes everything equivalent to here. It's called as Samaram. Samarasam. So Samaram, Samarasyam, Samarasam means becoming equal. So this nama again can be understood in two different ways. The first way is Ambal is equivalent to Parameshwara. There is no difference between Ambal Tattvam and Parameshwara Tattvam. Maya Tattvam and Brahma Tattvam. Because the relationship between Maya and Brahman is Shakti Shaktimatayoho Abhedaha. Says Vedanta. Maya is a Shakti of Brahman. Normally people think Maya is an opposing entity of Brahman. opposing entity of God. It is a bad thing. People will think, no, Maya is not a bad thing. Maya is the Shakti of Brahman. Maya Panchakamne Acharya Ledhirika. So there is a shloka called as Maya Panchakam written by Acharya. So Maya, that Ambal, that Maya Shakti, it is the Shakti of Brahman. And Ambal and Parameshwara are equal on many respects. So there are two schools of thoughts in Sri Vidya Upasana. Sri Vidya, the Shakta Upasana, there are two schools of thoughts. One school of thought worships Ambal and Parameshwara as equal. Samayacharaha. Samaya, Samarasya Parayana. Samaya means equal. Samaya Acharaha. The next acharam is Kaulacharam, where Ambal is worshipped as higher, Parameshwara is worshipped as a lower entity. So Samayachara means Ambal and Parameshwara are equal. Kaulacharam is Ambal is higher and Parameshwara is lower. Acharya always takes the Samayacharam approach when he writes Saundarya Lahari. You know, he says he worships Ambal on different chakras. Right? In Saundarya Lahari, there are 7 shlokas where Ambal is being worshipped on different chakras. Mahim, Mooladhare, Kamapi Manipure, Hutavaham, Sthitam, Swadhisthane, Hridimarudamakashamupari, Manopibhru Madhye. Ambal is worshipped as Kundalini Shakti. Ambal, she rises from the Mooladhara chakra to Sahasrara chakra, and then Tava Swadhisthane, Swadhisthana chakra, Taniya or Shlokam irukku. Manipuraka chakra, there is a separate shloka. Mooladhara chakram, there is a separate shloka. And in that shloka, Acharya will not only tell Ambal. Acharya says, okay, I worship both Ambal and Parameshwara in that chakra, Tandava Tandaveshwari. If you see the Bhashyams for Saundarya Lahari, the Bhashyakara, they describe the Nama, Rupa, etc. of Ambal and Parameshwara on that chakra. In one of the shlokas, Acharya himself will say, Saharahasi Patya Viharase. Saharahasi Patya. Patya Saha. Along with the Parameshwara, I worship you in my Sahasrara chakra. Acharya solra. So Ambal and Parameshwara, there is always Samyam. How can that Samyam can be described, expressed through Nama Samyam? Ambal and Parameshwara have got same Nama. Parameshwara Shiva, Ambal is Shiva. We are going to see later. Kapardin. Parameshwara is called as Kapardin. Ambal is called as Kapardini. So, the same Nama, Kalakantha, Kalakanthi. So, Nama Bhedam, Naspi. There is no Bhedam in Parameshwara and Ambal's Nama. Rupa Bhedam api Naspi. Ambal and Parameshwara, they look the same. Ambal is also, Parameshwara is also Jata Juta. Ambal is also worshipped as Jata Juta Makuta. Parameshwara also has got 3 eyes. Ambal also has got 3 eyes. Triyambike Devi, Mukkanniyai Toluvor Korutingumillaye. Parameshwara also has got Chandran on his head. Ambal also has got Chandra on her head. So there is also no Veda between Parameshwara and Ambal in terms of their physical forms. You know, Ardhanarishwara is Parameshwara and Ambal worshipped as together. Adi Shankaracharya in his Shivananda Lahari, the first shloka, he worships both of them in the same adjective. Kalabhyam, Chudalangrita Shashikalabhyam, nijatapah phalabhyam bhakteshu prakatita phalabhyam bhavatu me shivabhyam astokatribhuvana shivabhyam kriti punarbhavabhyam natiriyam. Vyam, vyam, vyam. It all refers to the dual number in Sanskrit. Just like in German, in Tamil and English, we only have singular and plural. Only in Sanskritam and German, they have singular, dual and plural. So, bhyam, it refers to the dual entity. So, kalabhyam, chutalankrita shashikalabhyam. ரெண்டு பேரையும் சேர்த்து சொல்றார். ஜகத பிதரவு வந்தே பார்வதி பரமேஸ்வரவு அப்படிங்கிறார். அர்த்தநாரீஸ்வர ஸ்வரூபம், எவ்ரிதிங் இஸ் சமம். நாமசாமியம், ரூபசாமியம், where they live, it is also same. Parameshwara and Ambal, they live in the same place. You know, if we go to any Shiva temple, Shiva at no time will be away from Ambal. You can see everywhere, even in Madurai, even in Chidambaram. In any South Indian traditional Shiva temple, which is built and working as per Shivagamas, Ambal will be separate. But Parameshwara will never go separate. Therla paatha kuda theriyum. Ambalukku thani ther irukum. There will be a separate ther for Ambal, only Ambal will be there. But on the other hand, Shiva will never be without Ambal. In the Shiva's there, Ambal will also be there. Even in Parameshwara, even in the Shiva's Garbhagraham, there will be a small idol of Ambal, Manonmani Shakti. Manonmani Shakti, Ambal Parameshwaran Gude Irpa. So Samyam. They both are present in the same place as well. They both do the same job. Right? What job they do? Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Tirobhava, Anugraha. These are the 5 things which both Ambal and the Parameshwara does. So everything is samam between Parameshwara and Ambal. Samayachara Rupini. There is a nama, right? So Samayachara Rupini, Samarasya Parayana. But this is not the intended meaning of this nama. The intended meaning of this nama, you have to connect it with the previous nama. What is the previous nama? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Satya Jnana Nanda Rupa. The previous nama, it talks about Brahma Swarupam of Ambal. What is Advaita Mahavakyam? Tat Tvam Asi. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, Tattvamasi is the greatest equation of all times. Normally, if we go and ask any scientist, what is the greatest equation you know? Invariably, they say E is equal to mc square. That is the greatest equation of all times. In scientists, no. Swami Dayananda says, this is the greatest equation. What is that equation? Tat Tvam Asi. You equal to Paramatma. Jivatma is equal to Paramatma. So Samarasya Parayana means Ambal has got lots and lots of fondness over Jnani Bhakti. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Arjuna, there are 4 types of bhaktas for me, Arjuna. Arti, Artharti, Jignasu, Jnani. Of these 4 types, the first 3 types, they see a difference between themselves and me. Artha Bhakti, Arthartha Bhakti, and Jignasu Bhakti. I'm not going into so much detail, but they all will appreciate a difference between Bhagavan and them. Only Jnani Bhakti will think, Aham Brahmasmi. I am that Brahma Vastu. That's why Krishna says, Jnani tu Atmaiva Mematam. Jnani tu Atma eva me matam. My firm understanding is Jnani is Aham. I am Jnani. Jnani is none other than myself. Jnani is no way he is different from me, says Krishna, right? And he does not leave up to there. He also wants to make everybody as Jnanis. That is why he has spent a lot of time in telling about 650 shlokas in Bhagavad Gita. Right. So only in our Sanatana Dharma, our gods don't have any insecurities. Only our gods don't have any insecurity. If you make somebody else equal to their god, people will be killed for blasphemy. No, several peoples were killed for blasphemy. Several millions of people have been killed in history for making blasphemy. What does blasphemy mean? Treating somebody else as a god. Only in our dharma that is allowed. Only in our dharma, Manidan Devam Ahalam Samarasya Parayana. That is allowed. Shastra says so, Bhagavan says so. Even in Tirukural, Tiruvalluvar says so. Vayyattul Valvangu Valvar Vanurayum Deivattul Vaikappadum. So there is absolutely no problem for the followers of Sanatana Dharma to worship each and everything as God. In fact, we ourselves can become God. This is what Acharya poetically says in Saundarya Lahari as well. Bhavanittvundase Mayi Vitara Drishtim Sakaruna Iti Stotum Vanchan Bhavanittvamiti Yaha Kadaivatvam Tasmai Dishasi Nija Sayujya Padavim Mukunda Brahmendra Sputamakuta Nirajita Pada. Even if you want to go to Ambal and ask something else, Ambal will on purpose misunderstand you and give you Sayujya Mukti. On purpose, she will misunderstand you and she will try to make you as equivalent to her. Only in Sanatana Dharma, both are possible. Avataram is also possible. Sayujyam is also possible. What is Avataram? Avatarati. She is coming from above to us, mingling with us. All the avatārams of Bhagavan, they are coming from above. They are treating themselves as humans. And the other way is also possible in our dharma, because we humans, they are lifting. Avataram is coming down. Sayujyamurti is lifting us. They come down to lift us up to their level. Adi Shankaracharya, best example. Amarasya Parayana. Next nama, Kapardini. So very interesting nama. Because again, we have to connect it. So in Lalitha Sahasranamam, each and every nama will have different layers of meaning. Right? How we peel an onion comes in different layers, right? Sahasranama will have different layers of meaning. The nama as such will tell you one thing. But then if you connect it with previous nama and the next nama, it will give you a different meaning. If you connect it with Vedantam, it will give you a different meaning altogether. So this Kapardini, it is a very interesting nama because literally Kapardini means that one who has got a Jata Makutam. That one who has got a Jata Makutam is called as Kapardini, Kaparda. Sharajyotsna Shuddham Shashiyuta Jata Juta Makuta. In Saraswata Prayogam, in Saundarya Lahari. Saundarya Lahari, there are 3 shlokas that talks about Ambal, the worship as Mahasaraswati. Those 3 shlokas are called as Saraswata Prayogam. So in that shloka, Acharya worships Ambal as Sharajyotsna Shuddham Shashiyuta Jata Jutamakuta. Ambal has got Jata Juta. Shashiyuta Jata Juta. Along with the moon, along with the third moon, Mundram Pirai, Ambal is present. That is why Ambal is called as Kapardini. Parameshwara is called as Kapardin. Veda themselves gives the name. Namah Kapardine Chavyukta Keshaya Cha. Parameshwara's Kapardin, Ambala's Kapardini. Parameshwara's Sulin, Ambala's Sulini. Parameshwara's Neelakantha, Ambala's Neelakanthi. Parameshwara's Shiva, Ambala's Shiva. Parameshwara's Trilochana, Ambala's Trilochani. So Nama Samyam Irukkuvatela. Combined with the previous Nama, Samarasya Parayana. Kapardin, Kapardini. That is one meaning. So when we see this Kapardini Nama, this Kapardin, Kapardini, this thing, Acharya, Mahaperiyava quotes this Nama in his Devatin Kural. So we will see that and then we will move to the next Nama. It is not directly related to Lalitha Sahasranamam, but Acharya tells something very, very interesting, very, very important in his Devatin Kural. Veda, Shri Rudram, it extols Parameshwara in different forms, right? So there it comes Namaka Pardine Chavyukta Keshaya Cha Namaha Kapardine Cha Yukta Keshaya Cha. Kapardin means the one who has got Jata Chutam. Jatai, Sadai, Tal Sadayum, Neel Mudiyum, Solralia, the Jatai Vechundrakar, Kapardine. Yukta Keshan, Abdina, the one who has tonsured his head. The one who has tonsured his head is called as Yuktakeshan. Mahaperiyava says in Devatin Kural, hey, Vedas themselves says Parameshwara is going to come as Adi Shankaracharya. Why? Because Agamas, they talk about various different forms of Parameshwara. Right? Ashtamurti. 32 Murtis are there. 64 Murtis are there. Chatushashti Vedaha. Murti Vedaha is there in Parameshwara. Nataraja is one Swarupam. Vrishabharuda Murti, another Swarupam. Somaskanda Murti, another Swarupam. Urdhvatandava Murti, another Swarupam. Chakraprada Murti, another Swarupam. Chandesha Anugraha Murti, another Swarupam. Kalantaka Murti, another Swarup. Like that, Bhikshadana Murti, another Swarup. Like that, there are 64 Swarupams of Parameshwaras are being talked about in Shivagamas. But in no Swarupam, Parameshwara comes as a bald-headed person. In all the 64 Swarupams, Parameshwara will have his Jata Jutam. ஒரு காமெடி கூட வரும் பண்டைய மறைச்சாலும் கொண்டைய மறைக்காத மறைக்கலையே அப்படின்னு மாதிரி பரமேஸ்வரன் he will take different forms but his jatajutam will always be there in all the 64 forms. Oh, Mahaperiyava asked, okay, namakka pardinecha we can understand, but how can we understand of Yuktakesha? Because it is not told in Shastra, in no Purana, no Itihasa, no Agama. Parameshwara comes as a bald-headed person. Parameshwara comes as a tonsured-headed person. He always have Jata Muti. Right? Then Mahaperiyava says, hey, this refers to Adi Shankara Avataram. Because if we see all the Advaita Sannyasis, they don't have any Shikai. Right? Shikha Yajnopavitam will not be there for Advaita Sannyasis. They will tonsure their head. Mahaperiyava says, Shambhor Murtis Charati Bhuvane Shankaracharya Rupa. It's a shloka. Shankaracharyas are walking Parameshwara in this world. In the Shankaracharya's form, Parameshwara has got Vyukta Kesha. Mahaperiyava says, okay, Vedas has premonitioned that Adi Shankaracharya. Parameshwara is going to come as Adi Shankaracharya, referring to Yukta Kesha. Namakka Partine cha Yukta Keshaya cha. It's from the Vedas. So that we will finish that Nama and we'll go to the next Nama. Kalamala Kamadhuk Kamarupini. Kalamala. Mala means a string, a collection. It's called as mala. A collection of flowers. We tell it as mala, right? So Pushpamala means collection of flowers in a ordered in a logical form. The same way, Ambal is in the form of Kalamala. ஆயக்கலைகள் 64 ஏய உய்விக்கும் என்னம்மை. நம்பர் பாடுறார். ஆயக்கலைகள் 64. There are 64 kalas. Art forms are there. Ambal is in the form of all the art forms. Our dharma does not prevent you from pursuing any art form. Okay, you should not do music. You should not do dance. No, we never say so. All we say is, okay, you do music, but better that music be on Swami. You do dance, but better that dance is for Ambal. That is what we say because Ambal is in the form of Kalamala. Kamadhuk. Kama. It's got two meanings. Kama means our desires are called as Kamaha. Right? Our desires are Kamaha. Ambal fulfills all of our desires. Kama Thukku means to give. Ambal fulfills all of our desires. Kama Thukku. Kama also has got another meaning. Parameshwara. Parameshwara is called as Kama because in the next Nama, that's how Bhaskaracharya writes his Bhashyam. Kama Rupini. Kama is equal to Parameshwara. Kameshwara. Kama Rupini. Ambal is in the form of Kameshwara Swarupam. Is in the next Nama. So Kama also means Parameshwara. Kama Duk. Ambal gives Parameshwara to us. Parameshwara's Parabrahmam. Right? Ambal gives the Parabrahma Swarupam to us. Kama Duk. Ambal makes us realize our own Swarupam. Kama Duk. Kama Rupini. Kama again is Parameshwara. Kama Rupini. Ambal is in the form of Parameshwara. You know, in one of the shlokas, in Saundarya Lahari, Acharya very funnily he asks, hey Ambal, Parameshwara has given you half of his body. Right? In the Ardhanari Swarupam, Parameshwara has given you, already has given you half of his body. But when I see the Ardhanarishwara Swarupam, it seems you are taking even more than half of his body. Because Parameshwara is this Phatika Niram. Parameshwara does not have any color. Jyotis Phatika Linga Mauli Vilasat Purnenduvanta Mritai. Dhyana Shlokam for Sri Rudram. Jyotis Phatika Linga Mauli Vilasat Purnenduvanta Mritai. He is Phatikam, Phatika Lingam. Parameshwara original color is in the form of Phatika. What is Ambal's color? Ambal is Udikindra Sengadil, Uchittilagam, Unarvudayor, Madikindra Manikam, Madulampodu, Malarkamalai. Ambal is in the form of red color. Now let us all do a test. We all will have Patikamala in our house. We will take a red color cloth, red color sari, or red color towel. Put that Patikamala on the red color towel. What will be the color you see? You will not see transparent color. Even in the Spatikamala, you will only see red color only. Right? So Ambal is in the form of red color. Parameshwara is in the form of Spatika, transparent. If Ambal and Parameshwara both are coming in front of you, you will only going to see red color. Right? Because Parameshwara is transparent, he is only going to reveal what Ambal's color is. So Parameshwara is going to be red color as well. So Acharyas, hey, whenever I see Parameshwara, I can only see red color. I can only see your Swarupam. I cannot even see Parameshwara. You are very, very greedy, says Acharya in his Saundarya Kama Rupini. Ambal is in the form of Parameshwara Swarupa. Next shloka, Kalanidhi, 152nd shloka. Kalanidhi Kavya Kala Rasagnya Rasa Shevadhihi Pushta Puradana Pujya Pushkara Pushkarekshana Kalanidhi Nidhi, a storehouse. Kalanidhi, she is the storehouse of all the art forms. That is why we say any art that we practice, it has to be towards Amba. It can be cooking. Somebody is very nicely cooking. Let them make Nevedyam to Ambad and offer their art form to Ambad. If somebody is good in dancing, let them dance for Ambad in temples. Somebody is good in singing. Instead of singing Karnapena songs, let them sing the song for Ambad. Somebody is good in drawing, let them draw Ambad's face. Right? There is nothing wrong in pursuing arts. Because many dharmas, they say, many religions, they say art is a distraction from spirituality. Art versus spirituality, big debate. Art, they say, it is a time pass. It is a distraction from going spiritual, they say. Our Shastra does not accept it. Art is a form of meditation. Singing, it is a form of meditation. But you have to have bhakti while singing. Right? Mokshamu galata, mean badra. But you have to have bhakti while singing. Sangeeta jnanamu bhakti vina sanmargamu galade. Sangeeta margamu bhakti vina sanmargamu galade, says Tyagaraja. Right, Sangeeta Marga will give you moksha, will give you Sayujya Mukti. There is absolutely no doubt about it. But you have to have bhakti while doing Sangeeta. Don't sing a song for the sake of singing, but sing a song for Amba. Don't cook your food for the sake of you eating the food, but cook food for Swami. Don't do anything for the sake of doing that, but you do that for Swami. Yoga karmasu kaushalam, says Krishna and Bhagavad Gita. What is karma yoga? Karmasu kaushalam, doing your duty with utmost sincerity is called as karma yoga. Seyyum todile deivam. You don't have to sit, a separate time doing puja for 2 hours, 3 hours a day. If you can do, that is well and good. But if you cannot do, you are not losing anything, says Shastra. You do your duty, that is a puja for Swami. Right? So, Kala Nidhi, because Ambad is the treasure house of all the Kalas, so Ambad is called as Kala Nidhi. Kavya Kala. Ambal is the power of kavis, who are kavis, poets, right? Who writes kavyam, right? Kalidasa, Mahakavya, Mahakavi, Valmiki, Adikavi. So we say they all would have got Ambal's blessings. Without Ambal's blessing, you cannot enter into arts. Right? Meenakshi தேனால அபிஷேகம் பண்ணா நல்ல குரல் கிடைக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவா. Asu Kavi, all these Kavis, they all are Ambal's worshippers. Ambal gives them that power to create new things, because what are Kavis doing? They are creating new things. Right? It may not be physical, but if you close your eyes and read Ramayana, you can create Rama in your own mind. So they are in some ways are equivalent to Bhagavan, because Bhagavan creates the universe. These Kavis, they create another parallel universe. So without Ambal's blessings, how can they create a parallel entity? Right? So, Kavyakala, Rasagnya, Rasashevadihi. Two namas. Raso Vaisaha, says Upanishads. Rasaha means Brahman. Normally, when we say Rasaha, it means juice, right? Palarasam, juice of all the fruits. Crux. Rasaha means crux, that basic substance is called as Rasaha. According to Vedanta, Brahman is Rasaha. Right? Because Brahman is the basic substance on all the entity. எப்பொருள் எத்தன்மைத்தாயினும் அப்பொருள் மெய்ப்பொருள் காண்பதறிவு அப்படின்னு திருவள்ளுவர் says in his அதிகாரம் called as மெய்யுணர்த்தல். We all know the other திருக்குறள். எப்பொருள் யார் யார் வாய் கேட்பினும் அப்பொருள் மெய்ப்பொருள் காண்பதறிவு. That is there. But he also has written another திருக்குறள். எப்பொருள் எத்தன்மைத்தாயினும் அப்பொருள் மெய்ப்பொருள் காண்பதறிவு. So that Brahman is the மெய்ப்பொருள். Sadvastu, Rasavastu, present in the entire universe. Rasagnya, Rasashevadi. He is the knower of Brahman. As Brahma Swarupam, they know Brahman. Rasashevadi, she is the place of all the Brahman. Ambal is Brahman, says this Nama, Rasagnya, Rasashevadi. The next Nama, from the next Nama, we will see in the last class. Pushta, Puradana, Puja, Pushkara, Pushkarekshana, Paranjyotif, Parandhama, Paramanu, Paradhara. All these Namas we will see in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shri Guru Namaha. Thanks a lot. Our next class, Papa.
Ram Ram.